I'm here. We're back. We're ready. It's a big day, yeah? And it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, so I don't know how I'm going to watch the game. Telepathic communications would be appreciated. But as it stands, we're locked out, aren't we? We are locked out. We are ready to roll, though. The team's obviously about to go 2 minutes before kickoff. Let's have a look at these lineups, shall we? Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh, where have you been? Fucking hell. Let's have a look. David Raya starts. Julian Timber, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Calafiori, Kai Havertz, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Madueke, Jesus, Trossard, Robbie, Talby, Enzo Lefay, Trey Hume, Diarra Siddiqui, Reynald, Alderette, Ballard and Mukiele. No Odegaard, no Saka, no Marino. Means Gyökeres on the bench, Eze on the bench, Martinelli ready to roll, Nurgle with MLS Nkapie, Ben White, Sunderland with Gertruda, Mayenda, Isidore on the bench, and we are ready to roll. 3 o'clock kickoffs. Love to see it. Right, who's locked in? Where are we? Let me know who you are, and where you're watching from. Let's have a look and see who's in the building. They've been begging me to do a stream. Yeah, we're here. Let's see who's turned up. Roll call. Yeah, we're doing a roll call. Oh my God, am I watching? Oh my God, USA are going to beat India. Wait, sorry, the cricket's on. Yeah, I need to. Where's the football? Let's get the football on, shall we? This could be tricky. This could be tricks. This could be tricks. We're underway. We're 30 seconds underway. I've forgotten the timer. The timer's on the screen. The timer is there. We are locked. Let's have a little commentary there, just in case something does happen before we're locked. How are we all doing then? Where are we? Let's have a look. Father has returned with the milk. My son, Jack. The milk is stale. It stinks, and we need replenishing. Yeah. I don't like Havertz at the 10 with Jesus at the 9-man. Just asking to get the woks out. Oh man, Hugh's back. He hasn't streamed in forever. Ross, how are we doing? Andreas in the building. He's not done a watch-along in like over a month. Kai Havertz with a header from the centre of the box, misses to the left, assisted by Trossard with the cross. Kai Havertz shots. What have you locked in? We're not even locked in. The Frodulista. Trick and Tricky is in the building. First stream since the Villa drubbing. The full ham, the fullest, yeah? Full halal. We're going full halal in the Champions League now. We're trying to go global as well, so we're, diversifying the portfolio. 2-1 to the arse. What? Xhaka's not playing, so that's not going to happen. Hugh, we need you on Loose Cannons. Is that Turkish's podcast? Is that what that's called? Is it? I don't actually know, but let me have a look on my phone. Hold on. No, actually, we're not locked in. Hold on. Let's just lock in first. Because Turkish did ask me to go on a podcast. I said I'd go, but then, something happened. Right, let's have a go at this one. Seno FC by far, by far, by far. Yeah. Where are we? Oh, look, there's loads happening. Foul by William Saliba on Brian Brobby. He does get fouled quite a lot, Brian. Brian of the Brobs. Quite strong. Oh, here we go. Can I get a Nope. Okay. Bear with me a second. I'm just trying to sort this out. It's happening. Line, was that Linen 547? It is happening indeed. I've been telling you. I've been saying they're waking up. They're waking up. I like that cat. Is that your cat? Where have you been? Haven't seen you in decades. Mate, this is what's happening here. DM me, yeah. DM me. Koig, I've been putting work in on the comments, asking for it. Asking for what, mate? What have you been asking for? A stream. I've missed you too, Zane. I've missed you too. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Do you know? We'll have to have a. We'll have to level up. When people say where have you been, what they mean is we missed you. Check Discord DMs. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, look, I've missed you too. You know, you know, hold on a second.
OMG, the further is back for the tipper run in. Face holding back deers emoji.
This looks good. Incredible. Beautiful. Who's that? Double A, you're an absolute hero. Look at you. Incredible scenes. Right, can I slide it to the side? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Beautiful. We're probably 30 seconds behind you, but that's actually beautiful. We're locked in. Let's go, the lads. Okay. Yeah. 3 o'clock kicks. Arsenal 0, Sunderland 0. Yeah, so anyway, where are we? Where were you when United bagged? Listen, I got a level with you, right? I got a level with you. Obviously, you are a very important part of my life. You are, right? The fraud gang. Fraudulencia family. Yeah, La Familia. I do look forward to getting back to doing late night fraudulence. But and apologies for not doing that, right? I owe you. I do owe you. In fact, we might do one tonight. We might do one tonight. The thing is, well, there's a couple of things, right? The first thing is I'm back, okay? I'm back. That's the first thing, right? That's the first thing. But I'm back. I've just got a level with you that the reason I've only been doing the Football Manager for the time being is I've not been ready to come back fully. In fact, I am going to struggle just being on, right? But I can't keep essentially feeling sorry for myself, and I've got to make a concerted effort to lock the fuck in, yeah? The best way that I'm going to be able to do that, I think, is that I need to tell you what's been happening. And that's what I've been struggling with. I just think for us to be, you know, I try and be honest with you, you know. And I'm not the type to sort of air my dirty laundry. Oh my God. Wow, we nearly conceded. Sunderland with a shot. I don't know who that was, but a lively start to this game at both ends. Yeah, I'm not the type to like air my dirty laundry, but it's not really dirty laundry. It's just like it's a really important part or moment in my life, and I've not found it very easy. And I'm usually the type to, you know, I'm quite militant. I'm quite, you know, I can be quite hard on myself and other people because I think sometimes that's the best way. But actually, what's happened to me is it's just fucking destroyed me. It's just melted me, like, and I've been a bit useless. So yeah, I'm trying to be honest with you. My head has just not been in the right place to be able to be here. That's why I've not been here. Okay. And I've been playing the fucking computer game, what's it called? Football Manager, doing escapism. Also, you don't really need me, you know? You don't really need me, you know? Not for Arsenal. I know you want me for Arsenal, but Arsenal are okay. Like, you needed me 10 years ago. The game has moved on. We are a totally different entity. We're a powerhouse. We're a global giant. And we're literally the best team in Europe and have been for a couple of years. So, plus there's like 1,000 mini-me's now, do you know what I mean? And they all turn up. So I'm here. I'm here, right? Yeah. I can't bring myself to say it. It's just been tricky, lads. It's just been really tricky. I've really struggled to focus. That's been my main issue, focusing, because we live in the present moment. Yeah, we live in the present moment, and let me just read some comments. There we go. That was it. Yeah, all is good. All is good. All is good with me, at least.
We don't need you. We don't need anyone. We like you, Hugh, and we enjoy your company. And mini-me's aren't the genuine article. Whatever it is, remember you're loved and the fraud gang is forever.
Yeah, let's focus. Let's focus. Right? Let's focus.
We need you now more than ever to relish in the glory after years of banter. Frauds forever. Your watch-along streams are a highlight of my
What's
weekends.
happening here?
You rock,
Is that
Hugh.
thing talking? Is
Life
it? What's
gets
going
busy,
on?
but glad to have you here. Red heart emoji.
Okay, right. That thing was running across.
We love you, bro.
Oh, that's cute. That's sweet. Oh, man, this is not how it's meant to go. Focus on the football, mate. Yeah, lock in. Everyone lock the fuck in, yeah? We can talk about all that later, all right? Let's talk about it later, okay? Can we talk about that later? I will talk to you about it later. We'll do a late night fraudulence and I'll tell you what's been going on. I want to get it off my chest, you know, because it's I think it's better if I talk about it. I just tell you, and then I can move forward. I can't move on, but I can move forward, and then maybe you'll understand why it's difficult. So anyway, focus. 0-0. It is 0-0. We are back. Yeah, we're back. Who's excited about us being back? Is it time for Fraud Watch? £5 money back in free bets available if you're. Oh, they're trying to. Denise is trying to lock me in. Right, they've realised I'm out. Arsenal 0, Sunderland 0. Let's lock the fuck in. What time will late night fraudulence be? Let's lock in a time, shall we? What time is the last game? The last game 5:30. Oh damn it! Chelsea are winning. The last game is at 5:30, so that will finish. What's that? 6:45, 7. Let's not do it too late. I'll say that much. Let's do it at, I don't know. Is 8 a bit mad? Is that a bit mad?
Quadruple loading.
Quadruple. I told you. It's all happening now. I think quadruple's a bit mad. Is it possible? Potentially. I mean, I know I should be focusing on the football here, but are India about to lose to the USA in the cricket? Or is 150 enough? What on earth is going on there? Right, I've got a selection of snacks here, but I'm not going to eat them on camera. Well, I'm going to try not to anyway. Statistics. Where's the stats for this game? Let's just say 8 is fine. Okay, right, 8 is fine. We're locked in for 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. lads, are we ready? Right, Chelsea have taken the lead through Cole Palmer's penalty in the 13th minute. We got Fulham 0, Everton 0. Let's have a look at that lineup. Wilson, Smith Rowe, Chukwueze, Jimenez, Sessegnon, you little rat. Castagna, where's Teti? Oh, he's on the bench. This bench is stronger than the Calvin Bass on the bench as well. Is that out of spite because he's leaving, or what's happening there? Right, 0-0. West Ham 1, Burnley 0. Somerville with the goal. Wow, dominant so far from West Ham. These two signings that they've made, where's the? Oh, they've dropped one of them. Castellanos and was it Pepe? Pete? What was his name? Pablo Felipe. They were both quite decent in the last game. Fulham, the fullest, taking the lead through someone. We'll check that in a minute. Let's go back. Let's get some stats. Calafiori shots. 3 shots to 1 so far. Calafiori Kai Havertz, Madueke. Sunderland with the shot from...
Have you seen what's been going on in the Scottish League? So close at the top, it's going to the wire. I love you, bro.
Brobby with the shot on target. Let's check Scotland. I was basically in Scotland recently. Or at least I could see Scotland from where I was. Why is it so low down? It's below Chile. What the fuck is going on? No, this is crazy. What the fuck? Why? Oh. Scotland. Cancelled. Oh, Hearts. Wow, this is incredible. I'd actually want Hearts to win that. I've always favoured Celtic, but I'd say let's have some change. Rangers are doing really well as well. I thought they were in fucking mud recently. Which wow, that's really good. Okay, so Rangers are back then. Hearts running away with it, but it is close. It is close. It's Doit. It's Doit at the top. Who was that? Reese McAnally. Love to your mother, mate. Hope you're doing well. Who's this? Walvy. Appreciate you. Welcome to True Fraudulence. Be saluted. Matt says hello. Love you back. Zane. Your watch-along streams are the highlight of my weekends. Mate, I'd say it's time to up the level of your weekends. What's going on? No, no, seriously, I'm sorry I've been gone. I'm sorry I've been gone. I'm here. We are arriving. Aston Villa taking the lead against Bournemouth. Who is it? Is it going to be Ollie Watkins? This is interesting now because Chelsea with a lead. Aston Villa with a lead. City playing Liverpool tomorrow. And we will know our future by then. I mean, a win against Sunderland. And I think if City don't win against Liverpool, it is all but done and dusted. It's still too early to tell, really. For what we got 14 games left, 13 games left after this. I'm in the 21st minute, right? I'm watching Sunderland, who have a corner. I'm a little bit worried about putting that on there because it's going to pop up with the score before I see it. Just the 3 shots from Arsenal so far. 21st minute. I'm watching a long throw. It's going to be Trey Hume to take it, headed away by Calafiori. Sunderland have been good this season. I think much better at home than away. Although I could be wrong about that. Yeah, 15th. So they've only got 2 wins out of 13 away from home. Plus they have no Xhaka. Interesting changes that he's made. What's going on with Saka? Have we got any? Has anyone got any news about Saka? Saka and Odegaard both out, injured. Zubimendi in towards Havertz. That looks like Jesus. We're walking it up, looking for the shots, but the ball is just not landing right now. The celebrations will be sweet. They will indeed. They will indeed. We have been patient. It's fine at 8. Ethan, get the notifications on. Can the Yanks bat? Can anybody get 162 to win? 162 to win at 8 runs and over. It's still quite a lot, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like that's gettable. Can they bat? I think everybody is sort of half decent now. Netherlands nearly beat Pakistan this morning. India are losing. It looks like that last couple of overs might have saved them. That could be the difference. They did quite well in the last couple of overs. We've got ourselves a corner here. Madueke to take it, whips it in, tipped away by the keeper for another corner. West Ham winning. Okay, right. That's also impacting Tottenham. Tottenham on 29 points. So just 6 points. If it stays like this, just 6 points ahead of West Ham. And we want Palace to win. Who are Palace playing? If Palace get the win, even if Palace get a draw, that would put Tottenham in 15th. Oh, Tottenham have not won a... Oh, no, that's Palace. Fuck. Palace haven't won a game in forever. Wow, it's free fall. The club is in free fall after everyone's left. They have Brighton. We'll take a draw. We'll take a draw, I think. Brighton, where are Brighton? Yeah, either way we're good because Brighton either stretch the lead to make it more difficult for Tottenham to go ahead of 13th or 14th, or Palace drag them back down. I'll take either. I'm actually fine with whatever result happens there because it makes it worse for Tottenham. Awesome. Rent-free, indeed, rent-free, yes. Do you watch UFC? Occasionally, yeah, occasionally. I mean, I've been watching it for a long time, yes, but not. I don't watch it obsessively like I used to because it's just not what it used to be, unfortunately. But I have had periods where, you know, that was the chosen. When there's a big fight, like the White House fight, I'll tune in for that, whatever he does. It's got to be big, isn't it? Saliba, second foul of the day on Diarra this time. Has he got himself a yellow there, maybe? Grabbed hold of Diarra and is booked. Right, Saliba yellow card. We're under a little bit of pressure from the looks of things here. Free kick. Long range free kick. I did heed that guy's warning, whoever said that. Zacco. I did get that. I've sort of changed it a little bit. We've just got stuff on the screen now, so I'll try not to look at that one, but I'm looking at this one. Saka back for Spurs. Okay. Top of the league. The Yanks are Indian. Oh, look. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of India are too good anyway. That's what I can say about that. India are too good. I can't believe they've got them out for that, or they've restricted them to 160 odd. I'm fully involved in this World Cup as well. It's my first T20 I've really been locked in for. Jesus and Averts have been good since coming back from their injuries. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good to have them as options. Yeah, sure. I'm on the dodgy website Schema. Don't tell anyone. India were 46 for 4 in the power play. Wow. That's crazy. Who are the bowlers, or what happened to Sharma? I was expecting Sharma to go big. Ishan, Kishan and Sharma. I don't rate Samson, I'll tell you that. Can we see the scorecard actually? Hold on. Sorry about this. We're switching sports mid-game, but Samson Sharma got a first ball duck again. Oh my God. Oh, Samson didn't bat. Where's Samson? He's not in the team. He's been dropped. Samson been dropped. Wow. Ishan got 20 runs. Oh, Shaldi van... Who's this guy? Shaldi van Shalkwick. Incredible. 37 years old. 4 for 10. Is that right? No. 4 for 25. Cool. Blimey. Okay, drinks breaks, apparently. We're having drinks breaks, 28th minute. Granit Xhaka watching on from the sidelines today. Still 0. 2-0 to West Ham now. Through Castellanos, again, the new man, up top. Gets his goal. Tidy trim. Probably a tidy finish. He is... I was quite impressed with him, actually. He looked quite lively. He likes it there, doesn't he? Right-footed, that is. Plus, Somerville's got himself a goal. Axel Disasi and Mavropanos at the back. Can they keep a clean sheet? Burnley are not, they're not good, are they? They're not very good. Lads, enough cricket. Who's winning, Bautista or Oliveira? Oh, we're going to win in UFC. I'll leave that on to you. I don't actually know. I actually don't know. Oliveira's had he's had like a resurgence. I thought he was finished and then he came back, but he might be finished again. I don't really know. Shakur Stevenson is special. M. Cardoza, how you doing, mate? I watch IDC religiously. What's IDC? I thought that was I Don't Care. What's that? No joy in watching this AFC team, even being top. I do not want another season with Arteta. Mate, jump off the train. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to stay on. Jump off. I get it. It's tricky, isn't it? If you just don't want the manager or you don't like the style, I am sorry for you because I was once there too, but at this stage I really don't give a fuck. I just want to win. I just want to get that over the line. Then we can talk about anything afterwards. We can discuss all that afterwards. I don't understand how anyone can complain right now either. I just don't get it. It just shows you can't actually win. And when you do win, it's not enough. You got to do it my way. Oh, you didn't win like that. Oh, but you didn't win against him. Oh, but you know, what are you talking about? We're top of the league, top of the Champions League, in the final of one cup, and still in the other cup. Now, look, I'm not going to say it's the prettiest, but it is the most versatile. It is not just ugly. That's not fair to say that. We do make things look quite difficult a lot of the time. I do hear you. But the game has changed. And whether you like it or not, it does seem to be working. You have to admit that much, right? So it's tricky. I am at the stage in my Arsenal fandom where I just want to win. I would love to get over the line, as they say. An opinion may change if that does actually happen, but I get that a lot of people don't want this style of football, or they don't want to watch this as far as entertainment goes. But that's the thing. We had entertainment and you didn't want it. You said it wasn't enough. You know, I don't think we were quite as blessed with the financial support that Arteta has got, but this is a new era. It's a new Arsenal. It's also working on all fronts, you know. So Corner, hold on. Once we've got the corners, you've got to lock in. That is sort of where we are. Trossard, I think, with a shot from range, which is blocked, but yeah, we're walking it up. I mean, I have to be honest with you. Like, even now, you can see I've been talking about cricket. We've been looking at the chat. We look at the game, but you don't need to look at the game the whole time because a lot of it is not is not that interesting. That is true. But that's just football now, isn't it? Like, a lot of the game, they don't actually play football. They spend half the game waiting for throw-ons, waiting for free kicks, walking over, taking the corners. You know, the ball not in play probably as much as the ball is, if not more. I don't know the stats on it, but it definitely feels like that. And then when you have got the ball, as I say, the game has developed, you know. Your goalkeeper or your centre-backs are going to have the ball more than any other player on the pitch. Football's not really ever been like that. Like, you didn't want your centre-back on the ball. Your strikers are having less shots than ever. They're less involved than ever. Haaland gets Gyökeres. They have like 4 touches a half. Normal. Completed 2 passes, you know. The game has changed. Do I like it? I don't think it matters really, does it? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what I think. What matters, I think, is Arsenal win something, at least, a big one, Champions League or Prem. And then conversations can be had, because it would be a great shame to rip apart this. Everyone supports him, lads. You've got to wake up. The players support him. They love him. He's making them. Players want to play for Arsenal so much, more than other clubs. They know that we are close. The only other competitors in that regard, in the Prem at least right now, you got Liverpool and Man City. And no other clubs can offer what I think is, you know, the immediacy of actually high-level competitive success and a fast track, maybe even to your international squad, that, like Manchester United used to. I don't think anyone's close right now. No, they're all modelling themselves off of Arsenal. And you got to be honest with this, whether or not you like him. It does seem at this stage that if you're trying to build a club from the bottom, or, you know, back to its former glory, if you're trying to trust a manager to take a big club, an elite club, all the way, he is beginning to enter that conversation. You know, he is going to end up not as one of these new managers, you know, earning their stripes as he has done in the last 6 years, but he is soon going to be moving into the conversation as one of the most experienced in the league, one of the most likely to get one of the other big jobs. Because if you can do it at Arsenal, then the likelihood is you can do it elsewhere, you know? I think he's changed a lot about how people think about football, and maybe it's woken some people up as to what they actually like about football. That's something. Why do you watch football? You know, I'm tied in. It's like I can't get rid of it. I've actually tried. I just can't get myself out of it. I'm stuck in a fucking loop with this club, you know? It is part of me. It's part of my childhood. It's part of my life experience. It's part of it's part of my sort of history. And, you know, the club, they have changed drastically over the years, drastically in my lifetime. But, you know, whether or not you like the style of play, whether you even understand the style of play is another thing. Because I would like, I don't think a lot of people understand what's going on. When I see a lot of people that I see online anyway talking about football, moaning about certain things about the game, I can tell they don't really understand the game. I don't mean that in a patronising way. I just mean, like, I think there is a genuine lack of understanding about what they're trying to do. It's taken people a long time to wake up to certain things anyway that I think everyone is now alive to. But we've got a corner here for Sunderland, which is taken by David Raya. Shaky from Raya. Diarra getting a yellow card for bumping into the back of him, I think. Oh, it might be for... Yeah, it is. He's just bundled into him, pushed him over. What was I saying? Yeah, I think it's... I think people are now basically questioning or just realising why they watch football. That's one thing. But then it's different for so many people. It's quite a complex issue anyway. It might be a late night fraudulence, that one. What's this? We have got, I love winning. We were the boring Arsenal long before the... Yeah, this is another thing, you know. Oh, the comment isn't actually coming up when I... Hold on, let me just see what's going on here. Comments. How do I do that efficiently? One thing wait, YouTube comments. That one? No. That one. No. What's that one? Yeah. Yeah, one thing I was saying the other day is how spoilt we were. That one does not seem to be what I want it to be. It's like... Oh, it's a whole page. No, that's really annoying. Make it smaller. There we go, that'll do. Right, Zacco says, I love winning. We were the boring Arsenal long before we were the Wenger's beautiful football. I think we've been incredibly spoilt, basically, because, and a lot of people aren't old enough to have seen Arsenal before, you know, Wenger ball. Don't get me wrong, we had a few ballers. Oh, we've taken the lead, and I've seen it before. It's come up. All right, I'll talk you through this. Madueke squares it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi is going to square it to someone else, because that's what he does. He has found Calafiori. Calafiori has Trossard outside. Trossard, taking his man on, dinks it to Zubimendi. Oh, Zubimendi, that is what he does. Oh, sensational strike from 25 yards. Low driven into the bottomest corner of the corners. Off of the post. And into the back of the net. And Arsenal take an early lead. Well, not an early lead. A late lead with 4 minutes left in the half. Through Zubimendi. Okay. You know, again, like, it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. It is a weird feeling. But we are efficient and effective, and we are getting the job done. Slowly but surely, you will wake up to the fact that, oh, that is a beautiful strike. That is a beautiful goal. Hello. Oh, bent with zip. It's just got that little bit of zip. It's not full outside of the boot, but it is hit with the instep. And the swerve gives it about 3 or 4 inches, which is enough to clip it off of the post and into the back of the net. Great finish from Zubimendi, who has been coming alive. And he has Look, he's been instrumental, hasn't he? He's like the controller, basically. It's Gabriel Jesus who's one-on-one here. It's Gabriel Jesus one-on-one. Must score. Gabriel Jesus goes round the keep. What the fuck has just happened there? It's a pen. It's a pen. Jesus has been he's been rugby tackled by Dan Ballard, and I don't know how he didn't score, if I'm honest, but he's taken too long about it. He's tried to do a Kai Havertz, the mirror, polar opposite really, with the right foot. The scoop. He is onside, I think, but ooh, he's leaning. He's leaning. He might be off. He could be off. He is leaning. That's a different Oliveira. Okay, that's got an I in it. Right, thanks for that one, because I was confused. That's why I said I'll leave it to you, because I don't know. Wait, I haven't changed the score. Hold on. See. We've got VAR going on my screen. Referee, someone in his ear talking to him about whether or not Jesus is offside for that chance. And I think he's going to be off. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, his whole sort of chest is offside, unfortunately. It's time to shift the narrative on the conversation about how Arsenal play. I mean, I'm happy for I guess we can do that, but, you know, I'm happy for the narrative to remain as it is. We seem to be the most hated right now. People are more uncomfortable with Arsenal winning the league than any other team, which is baffling to me, but I think we're ready. I think it's just a deal with it situation for everyone, including our own fans who don't like the way we play. You know, it's just sit tight, get it done, and talk afterwards. Every game is such a... I mean, it's been like that for a minute. But then, this is what I mean about being spoilt. You know, when I was growing up, I remember pitches were a fucking joke. The pitches were a joke in comparison. Players today could not play back in the day. They couldn't, sorry. No, absolutely fuck. You think Garnacho would fucking get away with anything in the 80s or 90s? Absolutely fucking not. He'd have his legs broken. He'd be bullied off the pitch. And they need carpets to be able to pass the ball or to take a touch. The game was different as a result. You had very few ballers. Like, we had Rocky, but I mean, did we have many actual ballers like that? We had gritty, like, roadmen, road workers, you know, builders, bricklayers, you know, Alan Smiths and you know, Steve Bowles, you know, Nigel Winterburns. These are great players, solid. But the game as a whole was shot on target from, who is that? Sunderland player. Could have been Siddiqui, not sure. Oh, Habib Diarra. Havertz bringing it forward again. Havertz! Oh, he tried to bend one from outside the box. It looked like it had gone in for a second. It's just wide. The game is complex. It's very difficult for me to, like, you know, break this down in the time that we have. But essentially, the game is advanced. Everybody has good players and the ability to beat anyone really on their day. They have so much information and data available to them that to get any kind of advantage is tricky. It is very, very tricky, especially when to negate not having as high quality players, teams will generally put as many men as they can behind the ball and probably make them as narrow as possible as well. You know, trusting that they can deal with crosses. It's fucking difficult to score, lads. That's just how it is. That's why you get this walk football thing happening. Going side to side to side to side. It might be frustrating to watch, but, you know, when I hear people like criticising players for the way that the game has turned out, it's short-sighted, because it's clearly a managerial issue. Clearly under command. And unfortunately, it is the way that the game has gone. So how do you negate that? Well, you're sort of fighting fire with fire, but we've talked about this. It's order out of chaos for Arteta. And we've thrived off that because we've got so many dual winners, so many versatile players, and such a deep, thick squad. Robbie, that is very, very clever. Cheeky, but clever. He's quite strong, Robbie, I think. He looks quite strong. I mean, it's a total myth that has been slowly but surely being dispelled, that Arsenal aren't good enough. I think European football, actually the Champions League, is less of an indicator than the Premier League itself, where we have been incredibly consistent. Europe is just not as strong as it once was. I think that's the truth. However, to have gone, I think it was 8 games and only conceded 1 goal, you know, shows that there really are levels to this, and we are the benchmark right now. It's difficult for a lot of people to deal with, you know. Pundits, players, and fans alike are struggling to deal with how good we are, how efficient we are, and because we don't offer the, you know, in inverted commas, entertainment factor that, let's say, a swashbuckling Manchester City of 2016-17 or something do offer, or did offer, much in the same way as they were called dull, or it was getting boring because they were battering sides 4 and 5-0 on a regular basis. People are saying this because we're fucking difficult to beat, almost impossible to score against. As a fan, actually, it's a great position to be in. You know, it is. It's half time here. Dan Ballard having some words with someone as he goes off, but a 1-0 lead. Martin Zubimendi with a stunning strike. We got 2 yellow cards, one for Brobby, one for Diarra. Oh, 3 yellow cards. Saliba as well. There's been a lot going on. Wow. There's been a lot going on. Let's have a little look. Another wicket. Are the USA tumbling? Oh, they're 13 for 3. Okay, well, it's all over then. India are back in, right. Winterburn is highly rated by my dad and his mates. Look, I'm not trying, that wasn't a slant on, I don't mean it like that. They are, how do I call it? They're extremely functional profile of players, you know, but it wasn't about it wasn't about stepovers and scoop turns, and, you know, it was fucking muddy, yeah? And a lot of the time it's get it in the mixer. It's hang on. We were famous for clinging on to 1-0 victories or locking up. And that, I think a lot of people would have struggled with, much in the same way as I was saying earlier. I think people would have struggled with Thierry Henry when he first signed for Arsenal. Thierry Henry didn't score for fucking 7.5, 8 games for Arsenal. No goals for 8 games. You're talking about Gyökeres. You got an issue with Gyökeres. We definitely weren't top of the league when Henry wasn't scoring. Would Henry have survived the onslaughts of social media and punditry and been allowed the time he needed to flourish? There's a lot that we will get into. Zubimendi's strike though, wow, beautiful bend on it. Bottom corner, shrugs off Declan Rice and says, no, I need to celebrate this one on my own. Jeez, it's in the corner. Oh, Rice going in for the. What was he going in for there? I don't know. What? Why are we celebrating? Why are we? Oh, here we go. Here we go. The celebration police. Oh, good God. Who's celebrating? I don't think I've been this. This is what I mean. It's become such a given. We have become so predictable in our success that I'm not celebrating. I didn't even go mad. It's just extremely standard procedure. We've gone 1-0 up at home. Our home record is the difference this year. Manchester City are doing great at home as well. I think they're like, maybe, I guess it will be 3 points behind now, but let's have a look. Yeah, look, their home record is also, it's exactly the same actually. If they win their next game, it will be exactly the same, potentially better, because I don't think that's updated the goal difference. So, but away from home, they're well off the mark. I mean, we're the best team in the league yet again. Can we get over the line? This is the question we keep being asked. I think we will. I've been quietly confident since the transfer window. You know, we've clearly spent a lot of money, but we've clearly spent a lot of money on players who actually we didn't end up needing, and we could have even done it better, and we've still been this good. So I'm still in the position of, look, there's no excuses. He's got to win something. He's got to win at least something, but something big is the only thing that is going to suffice. And I think we're going to do that. Arteta should learn from Pep, though, when it comes to attack, as he's let them be fluid enough to do what they want. No, see, that's, well, okay, look, no. How about that? No. How about you let Arteta do what he's doing? You don't know better than Arteta. Like, you've never played football. You couldn't even get in your school fucking under 15 A's. Like, stop it. You're out here talking about football. Like, please. This is, like, I love you to work for work. We go back, right? It's not a slant on you, but this is what I mean. I'm seeing things from people who, you know, you've never kicked a ball. You don't play even fucking five-a-side down your local, but you don't do anything. You don't do any exercise, full stop. But you know, and you don't have any coaching badges, more importantly, you know how he should use his attack to win more games, because that's his job, isn't it? His job is to win games of football, right? He is, as the Americans would say, the most winningest manager in, I don't like that actually, it's not even English. He's won more games for his football club than any other manager in the league, i.e. this season so far is the most successful at his job. He's the best man at his job, right? But yet you think that you need him to play some sort of other style of attack. Why? For your entertainment purposes, because clearly it's not for winning games, because he's doing that already. What is it that you've got the issue with? You don't like the style? You don't like the fact that it's him and it's working? You know, you don't like the players that you've bought? They weren't the ones that you wanted? Listen, I get it. I got plenty of Christmas presents where I dreamed I was going to get something else, and you have to put the face on, yeah? You have to put the face on and be grateful. But actually, maybe you just let him do his thing. And if he fucks it up, he's gone. Head is gone, yeah? Guillotines are fucking out, yeah? The guillotines are coming out! Because it's win or bust. But it looks like he's winning, so... Missed the first half. How have Arsenal been playing? I mean, it's 1-0. It's 1-0 to the Ars. Yeah? We've had a few corners. And we were close to getting a penalty as well. Expected goals, 0.31 to 0.11. Less possession of the ball than Sunderland at the Emirates. You know, these are part... these are some of the reasons that people don't truly want this to be the way. But, you know, I'm past caring. We can talk about that at the end of the season once we've got those medals. Once we've got those medals, maybe we rethink how we do this. You know, maybe we rethink the approach. Maybe we don't. Maybe we fucking double the fuck down on whatever's been working. Maybe now we lose the association of art, the essence of, you know, making this wonderful, beautiful sport such a joy to watch. Maybe that isn't it. It's not about that. Maybe it is about being efficient, yeah? Being on the right side of the result, no matter how. I mean, look, again, it's not for everyone, but if it brings those trophies, this will be looked back on as an incredible season and a bunch of players who are, they're just of an elite level. And we already know that. Those of us who know that, we know that already. Gabriel Magalhaes is one of the best defenders this club's ever had. That's a fact. It's just a fact. But to cement that into history, to give him that legacy, he needs those medals. Without them, you're just another guy. You're just a Koscielny, really. But bro, games are to watch. I love Arteta. It's not that. I understand he needs to play this way, but it's a hard watch. It's called a beautiful reason for a beautiful game for a reason. But yeah, of course. But there's plenty of ways to skin a cat, and you know, a potato is a very versatile vegetable. I can make beautiful paprika wedges. You know, I can make roast potatoes. I can do mash, creamy, buttery, milky mash. Yeah? I can do fries. I can make crisps. You know, what is the aim here? The aim for this club is to win things, because we have everything else. We have the money, we have the stadium, we have the location, we have the players, we have the brand, we have the merch, we have the fans, we have the global, and you need the fucking medals. Yeah? So, efficiency, getting the line, getting over the line, getting the job done. That's the key. That's the agenda. That's what's on the agenda right now. Everything else doesn't matter. How do we do that? The maths dons, the neeks are here. The corners up. The data is in. Yeah? Lock in. This is life. This is life. Look, if you were in finance, then once upon a time you could turn up to work with a pencil and a calculator. You're fine. Yeah? You were fine. Nowadays, you don't have a job, because there's an AI, there's a system in place that it can do your job 1,000 times as fast, and it works for 24 hours of the day for 365 days of the year. You're unemployed now, or you have a new career. You have to adjust. The agenda is getting the job done, right? True. Win by any means, but if we do win, we got to improve the way we attack. Look, I think there's a few things that we could improve, for sure. I don't think everyone's been playing that well, if I'm honest. But the winning is key. So as long as they're winning, it's not a problem, you know? It's not a problem. Are there signs that this is like the 22 game unbeaten run for Emery? I don't know. I don't think so. I get the impression that we are just an absolute fucking unit. We are defensively incredibly difficult to break down. People can barely get a shot on target against Arsenal. Barely. Like, do you know how unbelievably good we are at stopping shots getting off? It's frightening for the rest of football. It really is. And it is changing the game. Again, we've been dominant in that half. Haven't really been under much pressure. Let's have a look at these stats. We've got shots. 3 shots. They're not from good angles. That is pointless. You're wasting your time. You should be scoring, really, but you have hit the target, so it's okay. That, I don't know what you're doing there. I really don't know what you're doing there. You're trying, that's some sort of betting scandal or something. Where are we? Low blocks. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. Oh, fuck. Wait 1 second. Jesus, that hurts so much. Oh, I just cracked my tooth. I literally just cracked my tooth by biting my tooth. Oh my God. Oh, that is crazy. Oh my God, that hurt so much. Sorry. That really fucking hurts. Oh. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, second half is about to begin, lads. Lock the fuck in. Pain has got to wait. I might have to take a painkiller, you know? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Mm. Oh. Okay, here we go. We're underway. I've forgotten to do the fucking timer again, as per usual. Oh. Oh my God. Right. Bro started talking about all the potatoes. Yeah, I'm due a trip to Turkey, I tell you. It's high on the list. Don't make us nervous with that bottled water on stream. Oh. Toothache is the worst. I mean, of all the pain I've had in my life, my teeth. I would say, you know the times I've not the last like month, right? But not since Christmas, basically. But hold on, chance here. Since he's whipped it in, that's a poor cross. Yeah, since Christmas, not since Christmas, but before that, if I was ever not on stream for like or not on the channel for like more than 2 days, I would say 90% of the time it was because of my toothache. Like, it is actually fucking just at times taken over. But that happened right there. I just bit my fucking tooth and it cracked. Yeah. I get if we play a certain way that gives the team a better chance of winning over multiple games, but he still uses those tactics when we're 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go. There has to be balance. Okay, there's something in that, I think, right? There's something in that, I think. In that, one of the things that I think that they're very good at, or that they've mastered, is how to not get beaten, right? That much, we are extremely effective at. Or have been anyway over the last 2-3 seasons, but especially this year we're looking very difficult to beat. I say that as they have a 2-on-2 here and a chance. Bodies flooding back, but the thing about that is in becoming an expert in how not to get beaten, we seem to have taken our eyes slightly off the ball on how to actually batter teams, It's almost as though, like you say, if we do have to claw our way back, it is tricky, but I still think that we're capable of turning it on against anyone. It's just, that's a great save from David Raya. Good shot on target there from someone. Could have been Trey Hume, not sure. The people on my screen are quite small. Another whipped cross, dangerous one into the. Sunderland looking good this half. But again, I'm constantly getting messages from friends of mine who are Arsenal fans who are frustrated at the way that other people are talking about our club, whether that's their own other Arsenal fans themselves, pundits, or former players, really just upset all the time. They're upset. And I'm saying all the time, like, honestly, forget all that, lock in, enjoy it, because I think this one looks like we're actually going to win it. You're going to really regret looking back on a season where we won as one where you just sat there just miserable and just moaning about the style and all that. Forget that. It's a different style. When a new manager comes in, it'll be a different style. And when we get another manager, it'll be a different style. And some food you'll like and some you won't. That is fine. Remember, the club is the star, and what's happening right now is the star is being given every opportunity to be the best there is. They're pouring money into the club on so many different levels, ripping up the academy. Now we are, transfers that we just never thought were possible. £100 million players. What are we talking about? This is Arsenal. Arsenal was synonymous with getting free transfers and fucking third-hand jumpers, that no one wanted. And then players who we fucking sold coming back 4, 5, 6, 7 years later for a fucking loan spell. Do me a favor. We're a new entity now, a global powerhouse. And that has been achieved, in part at least, with this style. So it's about the evolution of the game. Pep killed the game in a way with that beautiful football. He took it to a disgustingly suffocating level where the only way to beat it was XYZ. You have to adjust, whether that's with Jurgen Klopp and running out of not minerals but juice after 2-3. You can't really do that for more than 2-3 years. Now the game has developed even more, where not only the quality of the player has improved, it's defensively, people are awake. They're awake now. It's very difficult for you to, find space in behind when it's much easier for us to just sit back, lock in, and make you do the work. Not all managers want the ball. Why is Jose Mourinho so celebrated? Because he was so successful. If it was just about style of play, he wouldn't be up there. For most people, anyway. I think it's really important not to convince people that your wins are not wins because they're not done in the way that other people think that they should be done. In general, in life, never mind sport, it's just not the case. If you make, enough money to support your family and go on holidays and do things that you want to do, and you do it by being a fucking bin man, then more fucking power to you. It might not be everybody's cup of tea. You come home stinking of, trash every day, but what's the end goal? What's the purpose here? If the purpose is achieved, to a lot of people, the rest is irrelevant. And I am there right now. I'm not going to be there forever, I'll tell you that much. I'm an artist and a creative at heart, so I do need more. But we do need to win, lads. We do need to get this monkey off the back. It's been going on way too long, and we really do deserve it now. We deserve it. We've been really good. We've been really good for a long time. So, yeah. I don't get where these people were when we gave Atleti 4 Bayern 3. Yeah, I mean, look, the same people as well who have called us boring for a long time will call him for Simeone. Simeone in, I heard. I'm still mad about RVP. RVP is why we started the channel, mate. RVP is literally why this channel was started. Go back to the early videos. I might have privated them now because I'm fucking on the roof doing things I shouldn't be. But yeah, the channel started because I was in New York and RVP was leaving. And we hadn't replaced him, and we brought in Podolski and then Giroud. Which was a massive downgrade on both parts, especially because we got the deer version, the little venison version of Giroud. I actually feel like we've been giving Sunderland quite a lot of opportunity to catch us on the break here. We're really pushing for a second, but it's not smooth. And it's taken a wonder goal, which was from open play, lads. Yeah. No, look, when I say started, yeah, look, we started the channel with Desperate Housewives, yes, but that's not, that's not, that might be the first video. Is that the first video? I can't believe that's the first video. Could be. It could well be. I actually don't know, but we found our niche very quickly. And definitely the first Arsenal videos were about that whole transfer saga, or at least the transfers that were happening during that window. Because I remember we were bringing in Santi as well. We brought in Santi that season. £12 million lamppost up front. Sad. He killed Wenger. Really, he doesn't know it. He doesn't admit it, Arsene. But that's what killed him. Olivier Giroud, going from Van Persie to Giroud, it certainly played a huge part. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of hindsight merchants. That's what Arteta's created. I'll tell you that. But I think the club and its fans, we're just not used to winning anymore, which is sad. So I think that needs to change. The rest of the league are definitely not comfortable with Arsenal winning or being this good. it's actually fascinating to watch, like the tone, because obviously, you know, journalists, but punditry, TV, they are pandering to 19 other clubs in league minimum, but just football fans in general. So you don't want the angle to just be positive pro Arsenal. In fact, it does probably suit more to have it being anti-Arsenal, because then you're talking to the majority of the rest of the football fandom, plus you can trigger Arsenal fans and get their interactions. And Arsenal fans are vulnerable and incredibly easy to trigger. So it's been fascinating to watch things like the, you know, the Gyökeres hate, just the article after article, or just like, you know, Troy Deeney, of all people, talking about Gyökeres, or I watched a video of Nile Ranger the other day. Nile Ranger reckons he's better than Gyökeres. You know, we have we're as guilty of doing it to ourselves as anything, but we do have a lot of forces who seem to have brainwashed a lot of the Arsenal fans, because the proof is in the pudding. You know, they used to say, all my life anyway, they've said, the table doesn't lie. The table doesn't lie. Okay, then somebody else is lying, because, you know, there seems to be so much wrong with what Arsenal are doing, but we're top of literally everything and conceded less goals than anyone and scored more goals. You know, it's been fascinating to watch, because you have to keep churning this stuff out, obviously, to get the clicks, and people do want to be right. So not only is it we have PTSD and we're scarred and we're worried that we might actually bottle it again, because yes, we do have history. It's more than that. It is more than that. Most iconic moment in the Emirates era, Santi stroking in a free kick, 2-0 down to Hull in the FA Cup final. Was Liam Rosenier, Rosie Noir, was he playing in that game? Madueke is coming off. Who's coming on? Martinelli? I've got to say, Madueke, who is coming off for Martinelli. Victor Gyökeres coming on. Victor the Yock. Yeah? Got my son. Martinelli is on, looking hungry, as per usual. Jesus walking off slowly. Mate, come on, chop chop. It's Yock time. Arsenal's number 14 about to enter the fray to replace Jesus. If I can... Right, Gyökeres, let's get to work, buddy. Gyökeres, he's certainly split the camp, hasn't he? It's like no matter what he does, he can't win. Even though every time he plays, I think Arsenal win. Apart from maybe the Liverpool game, I can't remember any others. He's a problem. I'll tell you what, I've never seen a striker in the Premier League get fouled so much and not get the free kick. Never. Please tell me another one. Maybe Haaland is an exception, I don't know. But I'm seeing this guy getting his face clawed off, wrestled, rugby tackled. Madueke. The entertainment factor is there, swashbuckling, right? The end product, I mean, you may as well play me, genuinely, sorry. You may as well play me on the wing. He's great replacement, or cover, not replacement, good God. Great cover for Saka. it does strike me, you know, again, hindsight merchants, right? But it strikes me as fascinating that we have spent that much money on him. And Norgard, really, when you could have gone all out, that money together almost definitely gets you a Semenyo. Maybe it's not as easy as that, or wasn't as easy as that. I'm sure it wasn't, but I don't know. I think he's quite comfortable, actually, now. That's my issue. And he is part of, again, a winning team. That's the thing. It's difficult to criticise these guys too much, but he strikes me as much happier than he was at Chelsea. He is probably in as good form as we're going to get, I reckon. That's the thing. Because he's got the ability to be, like, he scored that outrageous goal in the Champions League. You can see he's really good at going past players, but end product-wise, I don't think he's ever going to be that guy. I don't think he's ever going to be that guy. But super useful. I think he starts for most Premier League teams. Most. Jesus, hasn't had any joy today, but he did have a shot on target. I don't know. I just, again, it's good to have him back. I actually think it's better to have Kai back. I'm much happier about Kai being back than I am Jesus. Doesn't excite me anymore. I think it's time to move on, actually. It's quite an exciting time to be an Arsenal fan again with that, because we are going to need a new striker. We will need a new striker soon, if not now. Those knees are not going to hold up for too long, and I think a trip to Sevilla is in order for Jesus, or something like that, you know? Real Betis. Bompali. Saka is a lot more efficient. He is a lot more efficient. He's not as exciting to watch, I don't think. He doesn't have as much flair as Madueke. In fact, Saka has zero sauce. I have no qualms in saying that. He's a sauceless guy in general. He actually looks like a prepubescent school kid still, but he is as efficient as they come. And that's why I think he's given the ball a lot. That's why, you know, that the Odegaard link up was so strong and dependable. It's because the two of them together, it's just, you're more than likely to be able to at least recycle possession and start the move again, if not more. One of the best at receiving the ball high up, and couple that with that burst. That burst is not what it once was. I will say that. He did have a burst that, he's still got a burst, but it used to be more. Oh, that's Trossard. Oh, that's a beautiful. Oh, that's Gyökeres. I tell thee, my son. Yeah? Gyökeres with the finish. Looked like he slipped over in the process. Good man. Yeah, this is what I mean. People will still, they'll have to just wind back on those little opinions, those agendas. Because very, very good striker, this guy. Best finisher at the club by far. Easily the best finisher at this club. And, you know, a lot of people are going to have an issue with me saying that, but he adds things. He really makes work difficult for defenders. He is a problem. He is physically incredible. There's not many people as strong as this guy in the league. Not many people who are more suited to the profile of player that Arteta wants at the club as well. That is a decent finish. He's actually slipped as he's taken the shot, but just about does enough to beat the keeper. 2-0, 67th minute, Gyökeres. Yep. The Yok. Love to see it. Love to see it. It still won't be enough for some. But we move. Kai Havertz assist as well. Eze brought on my son. Beautiful. Who I've just signed for Fulham. I'm so excited. I'm worried about this deal that I've just done though. I've signed him for 12 million. And he wants 150k a week. We've given it to him, but is he an injury liability or is he no good? Or why have I got him for 12 million? Someone will have to explain that. Anyway, Eze is on. Doesn't really play much football for this club, but well, Arteta actually said over Christmas he's never played this much football in his career up until this point when he was at Palace. So maybe again I've been brainwashed, but I feel like he's just not involved like I thought he was going to be involved. And with Nwaneri gone on loan and Odegaard not even in the squad, for him not to be starting, I think it does say sort of that it hasn't quite worked out how we thought it would. Let's just say that. Let it all work out. All right. $60 million isn't all that high for a striker in today's market. Streaming this, but not the United game. I was streaming the United game. This is what I mean. I don't want to go into it. I'm not going to go at you, but I was here. I was literally watching the game while I was on stream. Yeah? Is that not streaming the game? I can't win. Turn your notifications on, yeah? Then you might know what's going on. Two 0 up and flying. We missed out on the big high potential attacking players and got the Yok. And now we've got to look in the market again for a Gabriel Jesus replacement. Literally no clue who we can get. I mean, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. There's plenty of people out there. But yeah, I think you're right. Gabriel Jesus is going to need replacing soon. If not end of the season. We need to sell Odegaard. I can tell you don't understand football. That's the thing. You know, it's okay, but it's just like we'll have to. Let me just show you something. Yeah? Let me just show you something. We need to sell Odegaard. No, we don't. We don't. We're top of the league, and he's the captain. All right, who's been playing for most of us being top of the league. Sorry, 1 second. Like, we need to sell our best players. No, we don't. Why are you saying that? We don't at all. Why would you sell your best players? Do we need to sell Saka? Like, what are we talking about? Do we sell Saliba too? What are we doing? Are we just trying to make money? Like it's, I guess it's a business, right? So yeah, if we're trying to make money, we should definitely. Havertz and Gyökeres definitely have a link up, yeah. That's why I said I'm more excited about Havertz being back than Jesus. I just think Jesus is sort of getting in the way of Gyökeres at this point. You can hold the fort and you can take some minutes, but you're not actually taking us forward anymore. Unused sub fee and appearance fee could be costly. Yeah. The appearance fee is going to be costly. I'm going to use him, obviously. Do you think Eze is a hard enough worker for Teta? I think, that's probably part of the problem. I think that's one of the reasons why he likes Gyökeres, or why I like Gyökeres, or why I can understand why Gyökeres is working. Whilst a lot of people don't think he's working, he's definitely working. There are not many strikers on the planet who suit Arteta more in terms of what he's willing to do. You just can't find top strikers who are willing to run like this, lads, and work like this, and have the physicality. It's perfect for Arteta, really. Yes, there are definitely weaknesses to his game, but with Eze, I definitely think one of his weaknesses is going to be his work off the ball. It's he's a creative. I think he would have worked well in a little Wenger ball era, but he does have that maverick ability, a bit like Cunha, to be able to make things happen out of nothing, and that is the type of thing that you might not always need if you're trying to just control situations. I think you still need sprinklings of it when you're trying to take advantage of the here we go, Eze, outside the box. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Shooters. He doesn't really look like the Eze that we knew at Palace, but that's because it's Arsenal, and that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. That always happens with players like, Eze again with a shot, left-footed this time, drilled and wide, but he's alive. He is alive. And he's looking for a goal from the looks of things. Timber is too good. I'm pinching myself. Yeah, Timber is a gem. He's actually a gem. He was giving the ball away too often. Great vision and ability, but can't keep losing the ball. Well, I mean, that's part of the problem, isn't it? The control, or the obsession with control that we've got is, it's tricky to execute efficiently if you have somebody who is trying things all the time, like these creative players do. Like Alexis used to lose the ball like 50 times a game, lads. 38 times and a half once, I remember it. He used to fucking twist and turn and turn and turn, and like a fucking dog chasing his tail. It's frustrating as fuck. And if you're looking for control and, increasing the probability through, continually putting balls in areas, then it can sort of hamper your agenda. Julian Alvarez, he's been mentioned quite a lot recently, isn't he? That name. Does he score goals anymore? Is that what we're looking for? Might work really well with Gyökeres or Kai, playing off of Kai. I don't think he works as on his own, and he just hasn't worked for a while, actually, I don't think. But maybe that's something going on there at the club. He's definitely quality, yeah. Anyone who's vehement. Yeah, look, I was looking for something with Odegaard, but essentially, if you don't think that Odegaard is a good footballer and useful for Arsenal Football Club, then you definitely don't understand football. It's okay, but that's just how it is. I don't really have a lot else I can tell you. He is at the very least in the top 3% of midfielders available in world football. The fact that he, again, does stuff that you don't like the look of or understand why he's doing it is more indicative of your understanding of the game. It's part and parcel of Arsenal playing out the back, for example, that we have players on the ball a lot more than others, because We're patient, we play it out the back, and we have the encroaching crab claw. To be able to do that efficiently, you want players who are good on the ball, as good on the ball as possible. And it's quite clear to me, for example, that he doesn't necessarily trust Zubimendi or Declan Rice as much as he would, let's say, an Odegaard bringing the ball out of the back. That is just another reason why he's so valuable. It is another string to his bow. Not something that he should be being criticised for. I get it, you know, you're looking for Mesut Ozil. Well, wakey, buddy. That's not him. Yeah, he's gone. And when he was here, you didn't want him. So this is life. This is life. This is karmic justice. Karmic justice, yeah, whichever one you like. He's more than capable of playing through balls, lads. Might not be the 99th percentile for the Ozil category, but he's definitely just below. He's on about 96, 97, 92, 93 absolute minimum. And the proof in the pudding there is when he plays for Norway. In fact, you can see that it does actually change sometimes, different opposition. I think the way that Zubimendi even played in the game, the last game we played in the Champions League, they were definitely told, okay, go more direct. You know, handbrake off a little bit. It's not that they're not capable. It's not that they're not world class or not quality. It's, again, that you don't like what you're seeing or understand it. That's all, I think. We are looking inevitable football club to participate in transfer window in the summer. Shock horror. Hugh, do you have any comment on the Epstein stuff? Oh, I mean, it's fucking wild. Yeah, you know, I am one of these people who, for the last 25 years, really, have been utilizing the internet and going on deep dives. You know, the rabbit hole. Yeah, we're regulars. We have season tickets to the rabbit hole. And as a result, I'm not really surprised or shocked by much anymore, but if you have been down those rabbit holes, a lot of the things that they're talking about or that are involved people who are mentioned, or, you know, we've known about this type of thing for more, and there's more to come. There's more to come. You know, there's no smoke really, usually anyway, without fire. Or there's no fire without smoke. Which one is it? There's no smoke without fire. Yeah, there's no smoke without fire. Should be there's no fire without smoke, surely. Because there is smoke without fire. I might be smoking a fucking cigar. Is there a fire? It's lit. Well, yeah. It's sort of lit, isn't it? But anyway, there's more to come, and it's even more disturbing. That's all I'll say. What else? Just like we're just so fucked. It's just so fucked. Everything's fucked. Everyone is disgusting, and no one is trustworthy, and, you know, everything is connected, and everyone is connected, and God help us, yeah, basically. We need a progressive passing monster. Bruno, Ozil, KDB-esque. You just named like 3 of the best midfielders to ever play in the Prem. Relax. We've got one in Odegaard. We've got one. Odegaard, who, remember, scored 15 goals from midfield, right? Equaling Lampard's record. We have... He's technically almost perfect. There's not a lot that he can't do with a football. Odegaard is overhyped. Okay, buddy. All right. He's overhyped. I mean, I just don't see how you don't think he's been a massive part of Arsenal being where they are. He's literally been here for the whole journey. All he's got to do is finish it and he becomes a legend of the club. Odegaard is a big reason we've been so efficient and boring. Selling him is the only way I see us getting back to a more creative style. Yeah, of course. But you could do that with him as well. You could do that with him. He's incredibly efficient. You're right. That's part of the reason why we are where we are. It's perfect for Arteta. Wow, he loves him. Loves him. 2-0 up, 8 minutes left, or 7 minutes of normal time left. Would you rather be boring and win, or be fun to watch and fight for top 4? Well, I was happy where we were, because I thought occasionally we would get a win. But we aren't there anymore. We've moved on. And the reality is that now it's about winning. So, you know, it's funny, isn't it? It's just, do we always want what we can't have? Or what is it? It's like, it's something about human nature that. It's quite weird that psychologically, I find that quite baffling actually. Like you were asking for this, but now you want that, but you had that and you didn't want it. And you used to mock this, but now it's necessary. I guess this is life. Another corner, you know we're dangerous. Lock in. Plus, I maintain, right? Not only should you not care about what other people think about your wins, just enjoy your wins, right? And know that they wish that they had won too, no matter how they'd done it. But not only that, but you have to be quite young to not know Arsenal before Wenger. And that means that you're a spoilt child. You're a spoilt child. You know, in successful people's lives, right? In a successful family, okay, in any successful family, there is one person, man or woman, there's one person who has usually done all the fucking work, all of the work. They've risked their whole life. They've sacrificed their whole life. They've starved. They've they've been homeless. They've been to the bottom and to the fucking top. But before the explosion of success and before they got a chance to enjoy the fruits of their labor, they died, had it fucking stolen away from them by life itself. And inheriting the fruits are these kids. Some of the kids will work quite hard. Some of them, they're just fucking sponges, leeches. Mate, there's always one person who's put in all the work, right? Arsenal have got a few of those people along the way. You could definitely say Herbert Chapman is one of them. 100%. He's arguably the greatest manager we've had. I would say George Graham is up there 100%, building the foundations of who this club are, actually bringing success that was at one point on par with Sir Alex Ferguson in terms of trophies brought home. Wenger is definitely massively responsible for Arsenal being where they are. The decision to move, the ability to get those loans, like all of that was based off him. The art form that you have grown up with, though, the art form, the Wenger ball it was a treat. It was a treat. You know, treats, they're not always good for you, you know, like a Mars bar. It's tasty, but you can't keep eating Mars bars because we know that they taste good. You know, it's like you can't always, like I love film, right? Theatre, but film. you can't watch films all day and all night. At some stage, you've got to do some work, right? Or we don't get anything done and it becomes bad for you and you get fucking bed sores from sitting on your ass. We've been spoiled. We've put in work and we have earned the right now to do this how we want. It's also who we are, lads. Historically, who we are. Hate to tell you that. They want the shine, not the grind. I tell thee. I tell thee. Oh, USA are bottling. I can't believe it. 64 off 28 needed. That's still doable. That is still doable. But, oh my God, he's on a hat-trick. We could get 2 hat-tricks in the first day. That would be unbelievable. Who's this person? Am I supposed to know that person? Is that, is he an actor, is he? Tross is down. He's up now, he's up. And we are going to see Christian Nurgle brought on for the last 2 minutes. It's a bit of an insult to him, really, but he is getting some minutes. And Arteta does give him a hug and probably says, look, I'm really sorry, but go and get your minutes. Do you know what I mean? Go and show the world what you can do. Do not concede in these last 2 minutes. I think he probably expects to be, or expected to have played a lot more. It seems like a bit of a waste of a signing right now. But that's because we haven't had any major injuries to... We haven't major injuries to Rice. Trossard is up. He's fine. He's off though. We've got currently Gyökeres on the left-hand side. Martinelli up top. Eze sat in midfield right now. And it's just really a matter of getting through these last 2 minutes for Sunderland. It's not been a great result for them, but they have given Arsenal a few scares. Not great away from home this season. That is going to be a foul by Eze. If you win that El Neni had a better haircut than who? You've got a bit of an El Neni haircut going on right now. In fact, no, yours is much better than El Neni. You've got good hair. You've actually got good hair, strong. Honestly, it looks a little bit like you photoshopped a picture of me and just put it on your head. You're on Fraud Watch. We've got chance here for header from Mukiele, I think, that has just gone over, headed down into the ground, and then, yeah. If you win the league, who cares about the money and wasted signings? Not me. Nobody will remember any of that. You're right. The Goretzka links sound like we're just trying to replace Norgard with him for no reason. Goretzka, Arteta signed Goretzka on my Football Manager save. I don't know whether that means anything, but they seem to get a lot of things right. And I did find it weird when I saw him being linked, because I don't know, I'm not a fan. And Arsenal, by the way, they were 10th. They're 10th in the table in that save. So Arteta's been sacked. It's not ideal. Why would you Photoshop his hair? Oh, she doesn't know. Don't make me whip it out, Mama Mwansa. Yeah? Jesus. The hair, yeah? Just to clarify. Right. 92nd minute. We've got 4 minutes more of injury time to go. to get this clean sheet. Oh, let me check the FPL. What's it? Have we got the FPL points? No points. How can I? Oh, 12 points. Timber clean sheet. Yeah, I didn't do much. I didn't do enough. I've brought in Cherky and I wasn't thinking about it because they're playing Liverpool. I've got 5 players from that game. Oh, we are in the mud this week. Yeah, roll on next week. I'm sort of out of the game. Look, where am I in the world? I think I'm like 8 millionth or something. Overall, 1.3 mil. Ah, it's sort of over, isn't it? Let it go. It's just, the thing is, if you cling on now and lock in now, most people have drifted off and they don't play, so you can make it look good. Oh, Martinelli from the halfway line. Taking it all the way. Martinelli lays it to the York! The York! Yeah? That's how you pass to the York. Martinelli, selfless child. I love you. Well done. Gabriel, the angel. Yeah? Gifts. Oh, we're getting gifts now. Yeah? A minute ago, they didn't want to buy us a fucking sock for Christmas. Now we're getting gifts. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you were owed that. You've been owed that. Well done, mate. Let's go get your fucking Jokeris celebrations out. We're back. What? 3-0. Martinelli is unreal. He is unreal. He's massively underrated. Sorry. I take back everything I've ever said about him. Look at him. Work rate. Monster. Mentality monster. Look at the strength. Holding off whoever that is. Who's that defender? Is it what? Reynaldum? It's Reynalda. Reynalda? Oh, Reynalda, fucking yellow card as well for the late challenge. Look at that, trying to take out my son. Ah, brace. It's a Yock brace, my fucking striker. Yeah? Yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. How many goals are we on this season then? You must be Arsenal's top scorer. Will they write a fucking tweet about that though? Top players, yeah? Goals, Yock. Oh, top scorer. Okay then. Top scorer at the club. Mate, look, this is what you're going to have to accept, okay? 9-point lead. 9 points ahead. 9. Yeah? 9. 9. Yeah? 9 points ahead. Arsenal Football Club. Handing the baton over to Manchester City. Let's see what you can do with it. It is looking good, lads. It is looking good. Yes, indeed. We'll take those. We'll take those. Right, listen. It's not actually quite done. We might get another. Yock hat-trick is on. The Yock hat-trick is on. It's Martinelli. Oh, Martinells. Oh, that was almost sorcery. Good Lord, that was close to being special there. Great effort from Martinelli. Well done, lads. Great substitution. Look at the scoop turn. Oh, he tried to do around the world to stop it. Oh, mate, that was almost super special. I think he was going to take this shot on as well. Let's have a look at the rest of the games. 3-0 win, nearly confirmed here. West Ham with a 2-0 win. Somerville and Castellanos with the goals. Everton with a 2-1 win. No. This is why Marco Silva's he's been replaced. I've had to replace him because Bernd Leno own goal. Seventh. Great work. Look at David Moyes. Look at David Moyes going. They are 2 points behind Liverpool. Yes, they got a game in hand, Liverpool, but that is sensational. 3 open play goals. Talk to me. What will they say? What will they tweet? Oh, look, let's lock in. I want to see some Yock tweets. Yeah, I want to see some Jokeris tweets. Vic, this one, he's been. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, do fuck off, Samuel. You've been fucking writing big long articles about how shit he is. Actually, is it you? I don't know that it's you. It might. Yeah, it's you. It's you. Daily fucking Tory graph, right? And the fucking Spamletic, yeah? The Spamletic. Both been fucking tweeting articles about how shit our striker is. Now it's all falling into place. Oh, do fuck off. Do fuck off, because that was a fucking tap-in, open goal tap-in that it was a gift, yeah? You're not watching games, lad. You're not watching games. You don't understand football, lad, yeah? It's okay. I'm so happy. Where are we?
I don't know. We are responsible.
That's the wrong fucking thing. Gyökeres. Arsenal at the Emirates this season, 20 matches, 16 wins, 3 draws, 1 defeat. Sometimes I don't even know this club. It's just like we're someone else now, you know? It's like we've been a spotty, scrawny teenager for about fucking 18 years. And now, after 6 years in the gym, we got a free membership. 6 years in the gym. We are hench. Don't look at me the wrong way. Yeah? Don't step on my shoes. My brand new shoes. Oh, crazy. It's a long day for anybody who tries to step to this Arsenal. We are looking good. Wait, what? This is funny as well to me. This is funny. You see this guy? This is AI. This is AI, right? This is obviously AI. But this guy who hasn't cut his hair, mate, what the fuck do you think I've been doing for the last 20 years? I haven't had a haircut for 6 years. 6 years. No haircuts. He's talking about 5 wins. They're on 4 wins. It's time for a trim, buddy. Yeah, it's time for a fucking trim. I'm getting my trim at the end of the season. My trim is at the end of the season when we win a trophy. Yeah. The scoreline has been changed, sorry. Another win in the bag for my club. How will they live with this? How can they live with us? They can't live with us at all. Is the cricket finished? No, it's not. Hold on, let's just lock in for a second. They need, what do they need? Oh, they need, nah, they're not going to do it. They need 48 runs or something like that in 2 overs. No, it's over. Good effort though, good effort. Yes, indeed. The quad incoming. Aston Villa dropped 2 points with that draw. Bournemouth with an equaliser through Rayan after Morgan Rogers gave them the lead. Means is it all but over for Villa? I mean, I don't think they were ever really in it, but they are sort of in it, aren't they? I still think United are in it. If City are in this title race, United are definitely in the title race. They're more in the title race than... No, it can't be more in the title race than Villa. They got less points. Goal difference wise, they're in this. Chelsea should be more... Chelsea, massive letdown as well. Massive letdown. Liverpool, really still off the pace. But they have picked it up. Yeah, that's not as bad as it was. We're a force though. We're a serious force. Honestly, we're going to look back on this year as something special. It is not everyone's cup of tea, but it is good. It is like, you can't really argue with this. These are anomalies, these ones. That is annoying, that, but anyway, we're back. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying. We're back. For me to be back again, though, I need a break. Yeah, gotta go and eat. Time to eat. I'm gonna try and fix my tooth as well. Bartha 3-0 up. Yamal, of course. Yamal, indeed. Goal and an assist? No, just the goal. And subbed. Okay. 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Incredible. Marcus Rashid. Oh my God, wow. Look at that. 8 shots, 1 on target. Wow, incredible. Right. Yeah, so there will be late night fraudulence. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll lock in. All right, we'll just talk about everything. We'll just have a little chin wag. And Victor Gyökeres brace is exactly what I needed on my Saturday afternoon. Beautiful, that is. Get in. Well done, lads. Well done. Yeah, we'll do a stream later, right? We'll do a stream later. I do want to get on with Football Manager as well. I'm enjoying that, but we'll do a late night fraudulence tonight. We'll just have a little chin wag. Oh yeah, I'm going to tell you what's been going on, right? I'm going to tell you where I've been, and then we can try and like psychologically move on together from that, because it's been quite an emotional roller coaster. And then we can talk about the football. We can talk about the cricket. We can talk about the Epstein files. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah. 8 p.m. I'll see you there. Yeah, live and pre-recorded. For now, though, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been an absolute pleasure. Let's see you next time.